What up? Welcome, people. What are we doing? We're doing aggro today. Wizards Wednesday here at the temple. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Promised you to have these decks up and ready. Gotta finish Mardu vehicles. Shouldn't take long, but gotta finish that. Besides that, we are good to go. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. We're doing aggro today. I got 3.5 decks. 3 and 1 deck that's maybe not aggro. And so I don't know if we're going to play that one. Anyway, hopefully we'll get a lot of games in. We'll get a lot of wins. And we'll just see how aggro's sitting in the meta. My guess is pretty good. But today we're going to find out for sure. So without further ado, I'm going to build this aggro deck, and we will get going. Dissolve. Beep. Okay. My dog welcomes you to the stream too. Let's get our music running here. This is a good start to aggro, having the dog bark. She's kind of aggroed out right now. Okay, here we go. So yeah, we're gonna start. I'm gonna finish up this Mardu deck, and then we'll probably start with it since it's the elephant in the room. We'll get it out of the way. I seem to have too many cards in here. Wait, this is... I guess this is Mardu vehicles. This looks funny. Rhythm, shut up. I mean, it was fun for a while. I don't know why this guy's in here. Yeah, we don't want the captain. We have disintegration. So I think we need harness lightning and cut to ribbons, and then we're pretty good here. Casting cost is great, and it's rare. Should get us there. It does not get us there. I really hate the way these cards are filtered. How could it? Because it has to be both? That doesn't change anything. Alright, so let's do... Oh, it has to be both. And cut is 2. That's probably what it was. Let's try that again. Tell me. No! How am I ever going to find cut to ribbons? Oh my god. I don't know if we're going to go with 1 or 2. Alright, let's try this again. Guess we're just going to do it this way. You gotta be kidding me. Am I just missing it? Oh my goodness. What a random spot. So its casting cost is 4. It's got 1 red, 1 colorless, and 2 black. So it sits in the 4 spot. Live and learn. Maybe we'll try 2 for now, but I think we want to go down to 1. And then we'll pick up some harness lightnings and we'll be done. Still think harness lightning is like Better than magma spray, I guess, would be the other option. Alright. We probably should run 24 lands, but I might go with 23. Needle Spires is good. Smoldering Marsh is good. Vent is good. Vent and Needle Spires is a lot. Depending on how the land works out, we might change things around. What do we need? Red, black? There it was. The Summit. I don't think we really have room for any other stuff. We have room for hubs, of course. Always got room for hubs. I don't know if we need Evolving Wilds or not. I'm not going to play the tap lands, so I guess we will play Evolving Wilds. Maybe we'll get away with just 3. We really don't have much black at all, which is fine. One swamp. And if we go 2 red, 2 plains. We're kind of a high curve Mardu here, because we're not playing Adventurer's Apprentice. Playing things like Gisela. Gisella's probably going to get the cut, truthfully. Selfless Spirit might get the cut too. Last time I think I ran 1, so let's go with 1. I'm running a few more creatures than I ran last time. And 1 less vehicle. Guess we don't need Declaration in stone. We got Harness Lightning, we got Cut. I don't think we need Declaration in stone, even though there's a bunch of Ulamogs running around these days. It's not that scary in vehicles. They shouldn't really make it that far. Let's put 1 more Selfless Spirit back in, and then I guess we're good to go. The best way to find a card in this game is to already have the card in your deck. That's for sure. That's the way you beat the filtering system. This deck looks solid. If Cut turns out not to be that great, I would probably go 24 land and -1 cut. Let's label it up. I've had my share of vehicle decks already. By the way, servers are up and running, which is always good for the stream. This guy's clearly red-blue. We use vehicles, so he don't look like a knight. That guy's always good. This guy's just the smuggest. I'm gonna build a dragon deck. So, actually, who's the smug? Who's more smug? This guy or this guy? It's tough. That guy's good for the red-black aggro deck we have. I'm not liking any of these guys really for the Mardu Vehicles deck. I think we'll take her. Why not? Give this lady a chance. Definitely need to have a city in here. We'll do that city. Yeah, it's too watery. We'll go with this city. think we'll give him the horns here. Where are the horns at? Done. Vehicles. No other way to put it. All right. Here we go. Let's start aggroing people's face off. We'll do a few with the vehicles. I don't really want to play too much with vehicles, but we're discussing aggro, and you really can't. It would not be complete without Mardu vehicles. The elephant in the room. I'm guessing we're going to climb a good amount of ranks today. It's just the way aggro works in Magic Tools. I'm going to keep this hand. Our land is pretty garbage. Otherwise, we're pretty good. By garbage, I mean we just don't get a turn 2 play. I was thinking about keeping stats today on play versus draw. And what our winning percentage is with those. This is pretty perfect for us. Now we can pretty much draw no more land. We have an Avacyn, so eventually maybe we want... Oh no, we have 5. Yeah, no more land would be good right now. We could copter it away too. Harvester. That's going to slow us down. Now I almost want to keep that Aether Hub energy, but we're still going to be 1 short. So, what you going to do? We can find our own Harvester, and that'll get us enough energy. I guess if we pilot with Motorist, we're okay. What are we looking for? Disintegration would be nice. So let's just dig. I mean, those are good cards, but we have creatures. Four to the face. Doing it. I'm planning to put this on YouTube, so I'm running classical music in the hope that, we don't really need a black, right? We have Shambling Vent. So let's get rid of the black. I'd rather have the energy. I guess never to return, but we might still have the energy for that down the road. The life gain's going to be a bit garbo here. Do we just go to kill the hub here? I think so. I think we want that Harvester out of the air, because that might be his only thing in the air. And he probably does not have much removal. Wow. Almost forgot to activate it. Here we go. I did forget to activate it, actually. All right, he'll take the life. Oh, Dapala's so good. I think all our creatures are good. We got to keep them, so we got to dump a land. I guess we'll dump the Evolving Wilds. Seems fine. Shit. 6/8. We'll be able to kill it if we play Aether Hub. Ooh, that was a close one. He got a lot of life off that, though. It's annoying. I'm having a hard time choosing between Dapala and Thalia, but maybe I should do Pia and Kieran and keep it going in the air, but Thalia slows him down the most. Harness Lightning's pretty darn good. Let's swing. I'm happy to trade Veteran Motors for anything. Our land has been very tapped coming into this game. It's a bit of a bummer. Another Primal Bellow. Can't play around these Primal Bellows all day. Dude, what a great trade. Holy moly. What a fantastic trade. A Veteran Modus for Sylvan Advocate? Yes, please. He's gonna clue up again. Oh, goodness. Where's my first strike? Oh, it's not. They don't fight. They just deal damage. Okay, so we kill that for 3 and play Dapala, I think is the move here. Something we said for Smuggler's Copter, but Dapala is going to get us some card draw here if she can stick. My dog says hello to you all. And the people walking in front of our house. She's aggroed out today. She's ready. Mouth. Double mouth. I guess that's why he was so willing to trade everything. Okay. Chandra is good. Chandra can kill 1. Then basically die. I hate not attacking here. But I think we need to play Pia and Kieran. And start chumping these mouths. What else could we do with Chandra? We can cast her, do 2. We can't do Pia and Chandra. We're off by 1. I like the Smuggler's Copter because it means that we can start tapping Dapala. So what if we just use Chandra like that? No, we can't. We can't do both. All right. Pia and Kieran it is. I'm not trading Dapala. We need to get some cards off of her, so we're not going to attack. Is feed 4 or 3? 4. So he needs another land to double feed. We got a flyer again. He could have another pump spell. That's a bit of a problem. Speaking of pumps. This guy's been finding his cards pretty well. I don't think we can take all this. Well, then we should just trade everything, but he could have a pump spell, and then we just get blown out. So let's just chump. We do have the Shambling Vent hanging out, but we really need a Disintegration. So we can kill one hippo. That's about it. Still think that's our best play here. We need to start killing stuff. Chump the hippo and eat the Gear Hulk. If that's the case, he might tap out. Oh, he could have Primal Bellow, though. Primal Bellow on the Gear Hulk is pretty much a win. Two cards off a feed. Trouble. Alright, well, we can't Primal Bellow. Primal Bellow. Is there any way we can stabilize this board, folks? Any way at all? We definitely don't need two. Well, if we do 2 mana, then we can trigger Shambling Vent. Yeah, I'd rather get a card here. Like a Disintegration. That could save us the game. Nahiri. Nahiri can save us the game too. This is pretty good music for Nahiri's entrance. Get exiled, bruh. Well, do we need the Smuggler's Copter here? Or do we want to just search for cards with the Pala? I think we're going to search with the Pala. Come on, baby, hit me. Nothing. Plenty of useful removal that we are not getting our hands on, but that does mean that never gets put in the bin, which is okay. Or does it? No, it goes back into the library. I'm done. This guy is not done. Well, this is a tight one to start off the start the thing off. He can't have any more Verdurous Gear Hulks. That's a bonus. He can't have any more Maus either. Sylvan Advocates, Tireless Trackers, this guy. You can't have those. 2 of those guys. Why aren't you legendary? Cat Snake. Sky Sovereign is pretty good. Chandra, I mean, Nahiri can kill the hippo. And we can Sky Sovereign to kill one of these. Sky Sovereign is 5. We'll still have 2 open. We can either Chandra. I guess we got to see what Chandra's got off the top here. That's what we got to do. A land. We're going to have to kill her, but she did kill 2. Could discard. I don't think we want to do that. Can play flagship and copter. I think I'd rather trade the copter than Depala. And then we'll be able to kill both of these.
She likes things from the forest.
Next turn we'll be able to activate the boat again. We'll be able to kill that.
So rich, you should file a tax return. Start your garden with Miracle Grow and Bonnie plants.
I mean, we could have gone it. We could have taken it and gone to 1. But again, with Primal Bellow and stuff in his hand and Nature's Way. I guess Nature's Way just wins the game. No, I just gotta have my trigger finger ready. Ugh, Conclave. Brutal. Brutal. Conclave Naturalist is brutal. Yeah, we were worried about that. That's why we blocked in the first place. Hard to believe we're the aggro deck here, but he's just straight green pump aggro. Those guys can chump. We could burn, but he's staying away from him, and we got the double chump. So I'm not going to burn here. I'm going to try to get another spell. No spell. I could trade off a Shambling Bent. Shambling Bent. Okay. If we block with the Shambling Bent and Pianalar, we can do, well, we'll probably get blown out again by another Primal Bellow, but might be the thing to do. Maybe not, though. I really got to put someone in front of both. Shambling Bent does get us back 2 life. We lose a land and a black, a swamp. God, those feeds are coming in big. We can kill someone with Chandra next turn. That's why I'd love to get greedy and try to double block. But look at all the cards he's got. Nature's Way, for example. Now we're in trouble, folks. We're just going to double chump here. Where's our Disintegration? I guess that's not as good for us anymore, but it's still pretty good. Land is terrible. How did he get through? Oh, something had... Nature's Way gave him trample. That's frickin' Garbo. Shouldn't have chumped. Stop trying to tap my black mana. Can do another double chump. We'll gain 2 life, lose a land. Actually, no, we'll keep the Shambling Vent and gain 2 life. If we sacrifice the Selfless Spirit, so that seems pretty good. Stop playing cards. Well, plan pretty much still exists. Doesn't really matter which way we block this. Definitely have to survive. Chandra goes bye-bye. Actually, we don't even have to do that, do we? How do we want to do this then? We could just chump in front of Gaia's with the Shambling Vent, and that's it. Let's just do that. Gain a few life. Lose the vent. Scrounger, you are not what we needed here. You are not what we needed. Stop tapping the vent. I really just want to use 2 Aether Hubs. There we go. Looks like we're still alive here. As long as he doesn't find Trample or another Gaia's Revenge. Reclamation Sage. What does this do? Destroy? Oh no, wait, I can't do it yet, right? I have to wait till he's in front. No. We can do it. I don't know why I'm doing this to keep the Scrounger alive, though. No, we're dead. We're dead. Rip. No. He does 8, we gain 2. We're at 1. But that was not the right play. Keeping the Scrounger alive was a bad idea. Oh my god, we drew this game out. Nothing's gonna help me here. Rip, okay. So we are 0-1. 1 loss on the draw. Let's see. Let's see if I can mess with the text box here. That can help keep track of this. Let's see. Hardy Kieran, veteran motorist, seems great. We are on the play. We have untapped lands. We're good. I like those 4/3 cat serpents. Is that what they are? Do you think he has sensor? I think he has sensor, but we're playing anyway. Made it. Got there. We need no more land. I think another motorist is fine. Scrying is good. Fatal push. There's only one way to find out these things. Let's just see if we can get 5 damage in turn 3. Yeah. Yeah. Shenanigans. Oh my goodness. He just keeps piling on the colors, huh? Well, let's swing first. Three damage. It's something. More creatures. Maybe some removal. Avacyn's pretty good. Especially since we have the mana for it. See what kind of control we're working with here. Does he have sweepers? Oh, look at that. He's just throwing out more colors. I think we're going to play out Selfless Spirit here. See if he wants to do some removal beforehand. No, he says. I'll pretty much sack to any removal, I think. Though I'm a little worried about sweepers, so maybe we should just let it happen. It's exiled anyway, right? We can't do anything. And that hurts him. Anguished is a little bit of a double-edged sword, so almost the definition of it. We're immune to sweepers. We get Avacyn next turn. We get 2 in the air. It's pretty much a 2-turn clock here. Nahiri. We let it happen. Disintegration. I'm going to kill Nahiri here. Because it's easy to do and we still get 3 damage in. We still get Avacyn at end of turn. It's going to be pretty hard for us to lose this. We have to be a little careful when we play Avacyn here. Let's see what kind of removal he's packing. Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Sacrifice a Selfless Spirit. I guess we could have played Avacyn before the sacrifice. Got it. Alright, let's fix that text box now. Put this down, yeah. And then we'll edit it. So we won on the play, lost on the draw. Sounds like aggro to me. One more with this, then we'll switch it up. We might come back to these. We might make a full rotation. The advantage of playing aggro, and one of the reasons I wanted to play it today was because the games are faster. What else am I thinking? Yesterday I talked a little bit about maybe playing control today, yesterday morning. I just don't have the decks that I really want to show off for that. And So I didn't do it. And plus, the games do take a long time. We'll probably save that for an evening stream or something. Or at least when I get decks I'm really excited about. Hat. Kieran. Are they Irish? Sounds like a pretty Irish word. 0. 0 sets. I have every card available. I don't have all the card sleeves or anything. And welcome back, Pedro. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you got some good sleep. I did okay on sleep. But we are a little bit short on cash. We're only at like 8K, so if a new set dropped tomorrow, we wouldn't be ready. Let's get ourselves a pilot. One of the best pilots in the game. You know who's really good pilots now? Gods. Nice little indestructible pilots. How are things in Brazil? As I was telling you at the end of last night, I play in a batteria. We try to play carnival music. We're a bunch of gringos, though, you know, so. Well, some people have heritage. I am gringo as gringos get, personally. I'm a gringo, but not a redneck. That's where I fit on the spectrum of whiteness. I say we stick with the air here. Can't send the Scrounger in, which is a bit of a bummer. No, I've never been to Brazil. I would like to, of course. Well, we could play Smuggler's Copter here. Actually, I like that play better. We attack with the heart and go to Smuggler's Copter. I wouldn't know where to visit in Brazil. I feel like there's so many great places to visit. I really wouldn't know. I'd be torn between too many choices. Like, I guess Rio would be probably my first idea. But there's probably some amazing places to visit besides just the big cities or something. The wind is blowing my screen door open and shut, so I'm going to have to fix that pretty soon. It's another beautiful day here in the U.S., though, East Coast. It is spring, and we are working at about 65 degrees and sunny in the morning. Fortaleza. All right, I'll keep it in mind. I mean, I've never been anywhere in South America. Problem is I got 2 kids now, so traveling is normally just not an option. Well, our lands are coming in tapped, but they're coming in, folks. What do we want to do here? Pia is legendary, but the heart does more damage. We attack with the Scrounger and I guess hit with the heart because we got Avacyn next turn anyway, so. We got to play next turn. We don't have to worry about cycling. It's a lot of damage. And he has just played this card, which does not seem very good against us right now. Oh, shoot. Were we on the play? Or on the draw? 4, 5, 5. We didn't miss a land drop, and he's got to play with 5 lands, and he didn't. Oh, he did a Knight of the White Orchard. I think we were on the draw this game. What are we doing here? Tapping us down or giving you... Tapping us down? Run the play. He did ramp with the knight. Thank you very much. If we're going to keep records, we might as well keep accurate records. Wow. That's the game. That is the game. I guess he could have something here. But seems to be the game. Okay, winner winner. These aggro decks on the play, man. No joke. All right, so we went 2 and 1 with the vehicle deck. Now we're going to do red-white humans. I made this deck, but it's completely untested. In fact, I might not have labeled it, or is this the humans? Oh yeah, this was a silly deck. This deck is uses Anointed Procession and Flame Shadow Conjuring to just try to do ridiculous things. They don't really interact so much. Never mind, they interact. If you hit something with Flame Shadow Conjuring, then Anointed Procession should trigger, and then you get a double token. Fortaleza, where is that? So you got beaches, so you must be on the coast. Is that Rio? Rio's near the southern tip. So I guess, are you below that or above that? Tezzeret. He's pretty cool looking. North. Okay. All right, we got no 1-drops, which is a bit of a bummer. We are on the play. Pretty sure we lead with on-crop captain. This is kind of the payoff for playing red-white humans, besides the normal payoff for humans. Next turn, I say we play 2 creatures. Well, actually, Thalia is really good. Stalling them out. Maybe we'll do Thalia. She also does a heck of a lot of damage. Once again, I got to worry about Censor, though. Well, we'll see. If she gets pushed, then we know he won't Censor. If we lose Thalia, it's bad, but it's not terrible. Actually, I like Glory Bond Initiate here. We step around Censor. Now I'm going to play Kithian, and if he gets censored, fine. At least we know what's up. Telling Time. If I had Censor in my deck, I'd be playing Telling Time too. That's what I like about Cast Out and Censor. Censor kind of has Telling Time you can play at end of turn, and Cast Out has Glimmer of Genius. So it's always nice to be able to hold up that mana and not Kithian. That's fine. Kithian is a decoy. I don't think we want to exert this guy. there's any point in that. So we're in for 7 here? Maybe. We are now in for 3. I'm not in love with the way the exert menu comes up. It seems to take me by surprise too much. Why would you tap this way? Why in the world would you tap this way? This guy seems to be working with spot removal. I mean, if he's got a sweeper, we die. That's just kind of the way this deck goes. Grixis control. Can we plow through it? We are running very few lands, folks. 8. We do 8. We could do 9 if we exert, but I think 8 is good. The fact that he's still pushing makes me think, wow, he didn't do Thalia. That he does not have a sweeper. So I'm going to go Pia. I guess it's a little... We do the same amount of damage. But we get that flyer in. The flyer can always push through at the end. I know this... A deck similar to this did pretty well in the SCG tournament. The problem with copying those decks and with Mardu vehicles is we don't have access to Thraben Inspector. Oh, this is actually cool. I think this is a one of, but it's going to be pretty useful. Come on, human off the top. What do we get? 4 cards? Wow, that was close, but we got it. Here's a card I know nothing about. This one. I think this card is terrible. I think it's a terrible rare. I had it in once and it doesn't do anything. But in the spirit of testing out new decks. Yeah. Yeah, he is. As I was saying, we're missing Thraben Inspector, which is super great for vehicles because it triggers like Inventor's Apprentice and everything because you get that clue. But it's also just a good 1-drop. We don't have very many good 1-drops. This deck has Kithian and Expedition Envoy. We only have 4. It'd be great to have 8 1-drops. Alright, so we were on the play. Pretty sure there. Mark it up. And I guess we'll do each deck 3 times. And then move on and then maybe cycle back around. They also have Incendiary Flow. I think he might have had that in the deck. It's a card we don't have. God, that's just the worst text box. It's not, doesn't line up at all. Let's see if I can make it line up. Check out that formatting. This is not good. Has Stainless addressed this connection issue at all? I don't think so. I think I said that last week. Pretty sure the case remains the same. So yeah, there's a couple of one-ofs in this deck because I'm just not quite sure what the best formation is. You can never copy the deck lists that they have in the tournaments. I assume the pros will be playing this weekend. Isn't that normally how it works? There's the pre-release, and then SCG plays the next week, and then the pros play the week after. I'm sure there'll be Mardu vehicles, but there'll be other stuff. Alright, well this game took a little while to get going, but we got there. Sparrow Hawk. We are on the play. Topin Freeblade I also wonder about. Still looks like a keeper here. We don't have any one drops, and Needle Spires is dual land. It's pretty fine with me. I think we lead with well, actually we lead with Topin. To get that renown if we can. And we can, no, we're going to be one land short for that. I know. I agree, Pedro. It is garbage. What was the top four of that SCG was 3 Mardu vehicles? 3 or 4 Mardu vehicles? It's just terrible. Everyone's tired of it. Heart of Kirin needs to cost 3. If Heart of Kirin costs 3, I think we would be okay. But Heart of Kirin at 2 is just too much. Actually, I probably should have done this the other way. I probably should have played Harsh Mentor. And then hasted, that's bad for us. That's bad for us. We can haste Kari Zev for 3 or play Pia and Kirin. I want to play Pia and Kirin. Yeah, black-white zombies I think was close. Mono-black zombies might have been close too. Caleb Scher's mono-black deck was pretty awesome. I made one of those, or, attempted to make one. Once again, Control, I just haven't spent that much time yet, so it is what it is. I think Grixis Control is pretty strong. Whatever you call white-black, or, yeah, white-black, Demir, and then white-black-blue. We are flooding. Absolutely flooding. I think I'd rather haste her into the game. Oh, I just had some serious deja vu. I could have another sweeper. Kari Zev's really good with on-crop champion. Actually, I don't know when the triggers go. I haven't actually tested it. Seems good. I like blue-black zombies in duels more than white-black zombies. That's my opinion on zombie decks currently. All right. Well, do we push through here or what? Do we just attack in the air and then hope to maybe throw things to get the win? Do we have removal in this deck? That would be nice right now. I guess we're playing everything out here, since now we have Thalia's Lieutenant, and I want to put pluses on everything. Sadly, we don't put... Alright. We attack, he kills Pia and Kieran, we hit for 2, 4, 6, bringing him down to 5. I don't think so. I think we are going to go to the face here, though. We also got Needle Spires. It's a lot of damage we got coming in next turn. One land is not going to do it. What do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 17. Oh, Menace. I haven't played with Karizev very much. That is a good idea. That was a good idea. Now we can't. Could have got in for 2 more damage, brought him down to 7. Alright, so now if he blocks... if we Gideon for the emblem, we might get this. So he blocks, let's say, Harsh Mentor and P and Kieran. And then we get in for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I think that gets us there. Or we might be able to just haste Gideon in. Which is better? If we haste Gideon in, he has to block Gideon, and then he blocks P and Kieran, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Is that a better play? Oh, never mind. This somehow got tapped. I have to be very careful. It does not tap battlements very well. So we're going to go with plan B. Got it. All right, even with a little misplay there, as pointed out by Pedro, we got there. That was scary because he did have that sweeper. Well, today's going to be a good day for our rank. Not like most days. All right, that's 2 games. Game 3. Maybe I should have kept separate stats for each of the decks. Yeah. I don't know. The stats are kind of fun. But they don't really have any purpose. I'm not going to put it in the database or something. And the sample size is going to be too small to judge. All right. This deck on the play is trouble. All right. Well, his hand seems good enough. Oh, maybe he'll just mull himself to death. Starting with Topin again. Like, Topin loses so much when we're on the draw. Chances of him getting in are slim. Jeskai? Still haven't seen a sensor yet today, but I know they're coming. Gideon was a nice top deck, by the way. There we go. There's the first sensor of the day. Harsh Mentor. That card always is bunk when I see it. Get a sense of that? Probably not. Could magma spray it though. This guy doesn't have the cojones to main deck magma spray. I still think we should worry about Censor. Probably Spell Queller too, but I would have thought he would have done that last turn. So I'm going to play another 2-drop. Let's play... Harsh Mentor. Get him thinking. Do Harsh Mentor. Do Harsh Mentor. Maybe this guy will do something. You never know. It's a possibility. He's definitely getting in for 2. He can activate Needle Spires, actually. So, you know what? I'm going to do Captain and then Thalia's Lieutenant. And that way we can trade with Needle Spires as opposed to just get blown out by it. Problem with this deck from the Pro deck is that we only have 2 Always Watchings instead of 4. He cycled his Censor! The play around, folks. The play around. Is this a human? When does this trigger? Getting your upkeep. Okay. We'll trigger next upkeep if there's no retorts here. I guess trading the Lieutenant. Yeah, it's probably a bad play. Probably shouldn't have swung with the Lieutenant. But it does get him to tap out, which means our Gideon will be safe. And it gets him to use his Aether Hub, which is not great. Maybe we should be running Felidar Cub, folks. I've been considering it. I've been considering the Cub. There's a lot of people trying to see. Now he could cast out, but he would need his 3rd cast out to pull it off. I say we swing. Well, maybe we'll just go with Battle Captain. Could have Baral's expertise. He could cast out anyway, right? So all he could do is Blessed Alliance. Yeah, alright, never mind. Never mind. Face coming. Gear Hulk. Harsh Mentor. Wow. No value off his Gear Hulk. I like that. This is maybe greedy. But we got Gideon, so if he tries to sweep the board, still get in for 5. He's digging. Got it. White red humans. Doing it up on the draw that game. All right. Let's try to separate it. It'll be clearer. Well, it won't be clearer, but it'll be more informative. For some reason, it's not matched up. Guess that's just the way it goes. Okay. On to one of my own concoctions, red-black aggro. A little bit of aggro madness. Oh, this deck needs some tuning too. So Harsh Mentor did absolutely nothing for us. It was a 2/2 for 2. That's a human. I think we can do better than that. I think that's pretty crappy rare. We drew it like every game too, and it had nothing. It's not like I played it too late either. There was just no triggers going off anyway. I don't like this hand very much. This hand is better. I like my little Bomat Courier. They're always fun to play. Okay. We have the battlements and the garrison, folks. It could happen. Did I not save the text box there? Or does it goes off the screen now? Where is this going to go? Let's put it up here. Should have played Kari Zeb there. I got a little distracted by my stream formatting. You guys remember when you could tell what set it was from by looking at it? They patched that out. But that was fun times. Definitely going with the garrison next turn. This guy's ramping. Oh my god, you know what card I love? Insult. That card is crazy. So he'll be able to Baral's expertise next turn if he wants. I don't mind losing the cards from Bomat Courier that much. Nissa. Well, we can do the Bomat and then cut. And that's a little bit of land destruct, and it's a pretty good deal. And then we could Bone Picker if we lose. Yeah, that looks nice. We're gonna not play the garrison. Do we worry about this? I guess we worry about it. His life total is too high to go all face. Bone picker for one. You know what's good against vehicles? You know what's good against planeswalkers? Death touch flyers. Trial of knowledge. What does this one do? How much does that cost? 4? If we draw a land, I would trade the Fleet Wheel Cruiser for another land. If he's up for it. Oh, Glorybringer. Boy, we just can't get this garrison off the ground. Really kind of short on the land here. And the longer we delay, the more this favors him. If we drew 2 lands in a row, we'd be in a happy place. But we're still doing 4 next turn. I mean, we just have to go Nissa, right? Because he keeps putting up a 5/5 blocker every turn while she's around. We're going to start getting fogged and displaced. It's a bummer. Oh my god. Please give us an untapped land off the top so I can fleet wheel into this guy's face. Come on. Boy, an untapped land would have been tremendous there. We can only get one thing in. Might as well get the flyer because at least that does damage. Shoot. Oh, man. It's a bummer. It's a bummer. We have ribbons in here? This looks bad, folks. Nissa wasn't good for us. Being stuck at 3 land isn't good for us. Wait. Oh, we just placed it? I don't know. So what is it? It's draw 2 cards for 4. It's not better than Glimmer. Like the only reason it might be better is because you're playing Herald of Pantheon or Oromancers or something where you might get an enchantment back. Or cartouches, but I doubt he's playing any cartouches. Could be wrong. By the way, that could be an annoying new meta. Using this in cartouches to mill people. Fatal Push is good. Fatal Push is very good. So we're going to swing with everything, play out the Scrounger, and then Fatal Push the land next turn. You know what? He probably has a fog. That's why he just attacked away. What does this do? That's an interesting solution to vehicles. It seems to be powerful enough. -4 is pretty much enough to shut down any vehicle. Except like a Hardikiran. With a dwarf pump. Or cultivator caravan. Well, we're dead. We got no way to remove that. That Nissa just clobbered us. Were we on the play or the draw there? I guess I'll trade the Scrounger for the Worm with a double pump by Nissa. This is just pretty fruitless here. Can't remember if we're on the play or a draw. These decks. I understand why people are playing them, but they might be my new least favorite deck. Especially the ones with fog. There's no way we're getting out of this. I mean, why even bother? You don't have a better 3-drop? Can I block? I don't think so, huh? I can? Enchanted permanent. Oh, it just gets -4, -0. We'll chump. Not really sure why. Well, guess we play our 2-drops. And chump. We needed to come out of the box faster. I don't know. Did he have a turn 4 Nissa? We should have had a couple creatures on the board by then. I guess we did, but the second he had the 5/5 up, we couldn't get around. We had Hanweir Garrison out. And Alright. If we had gotten that fatal push earlier to get rid of the land and get in there, we got an untapped land. There's things that could have happened there. I'm going to say we were on the draw there. Let's shrink this a little bit. Too slow. Jeez. We're definitely on the play. And we have no creatures. Except 2 fleet wheel cruisers. Which is non-ideal. Where's our Dread Wanderers? Another 4-drop? Come on, man. Where's our scrapyard? Scrap heaps. Scrapyard? Playing another blue-green. I wonder if it's the same guy. Teeth. Well, at least we curved to 4, but this is terrible. We haven't played a damn thing. This is not how you're supposed to aggro. But we do have the advantage of the fact that she can pilot these fleet wheel cruisers. He? It? I think she's got something there on her chest. I'm going to say it's a she. That's not to say anything about the LBGT community. Because there are people who have things on their chests like that. That perhaps don't want to be called female or aren't female. I think this Fiery Temper looks good. What do we got here? Bloodhall Priest. Could disintegrate, but then we don't get to attack. There's no way we get to do 2 things this turn. Or we could Fatal Push and Fiery Temper. That doesn't do anything. I say we trade a cruiser. We don't really want to be piloting 2 cruisers. But then why not just have the god out there? Actually, let's disintegrate. Because I think there's a good chance he's not playing a lot of creatures. So as opposed to trading creatures, I'd rather use the removal on our opportunities. Okay. Time to get in for some damage. Woo, he's got a lot of land. Bone Picker. What gets us the most? Oh, this guy actually helps us discard cards. That's pretty good, actually. He can get Ulamog, though. Could be sad. I like the gods. I'm a fan of the gods. It's pretty much only good in this kind of deck. This one, but it's pretty good. That's not an Ulamog. Can't Fatal Push it, though. Another renewal. Okay. So, we did not stop this guy from ramping. That's for sure. Do have this going. I say we double Fleet Wheel. Swing for 10. There's nothing really bad he can get out of here, right? He can get Tireless Tracker back. The other option would be to discard and play Bloodhall Priest. But I think we want damage because we can finish him off with Fiery Temper and stuff. Still keep up Fatal Push. You can't fog right now. That's what's nice about Fiery Temper, is gets around fog. He's going with the tracker. Oh, we can play Bone Picker? Then we will, because Bone Picker. Enough said. We could get Displacement Waved here. Or Crushed in Tentacles. So, and zombies are pretty good. So I've been looking to build a deck with that, but I haven't quite gotten around to it. It's still early, right? It's only been like a week. I feel like I've been building every day, working hard. Well, this deck is getting slammed, and this was my favorite deck of the bunch. That's sad. Oogie boogie. Look how many games we've got in though playing aggro. Well, this is better. At least we have a 2-drop. Last time I'm pretty sure we didn't play anything until turn 4. Played Fleet Wheel on turn 4. I guess we disintegrated something. Right now, though, our best deck has been the white-red humans. We're not playing the blue-green ramp right now. Sadly, that thing can block our monkey. We're missing... I seem to be a little short on discard outlets on this deck. Let's cut. And start getting in. I also need to explore Insult. I think Insult is a fantastic card. Almost game breaking in some situations. But it needs a lot more testing. Maybe we'll do that after we run through a few of these decks. My discard outlets are Smuggler's Copter, the God Hazaret. Maybe that's it. Just not enough. 3. Because I'm not playing Lightning Axe. I want to get this Bomat Courier in so we can trigger disintegration, but I guess we're just gonna... This is a 3-2 flyer or a 2-3 flyer? 3-2 Menace trades with Karizev. Alright, let's play creatures this turn. We'll attack and then play creatures. And then start banning. So this deck I'm running Asylum Visitor and Glint Sleeve Siphoner as little mini card draw engines. I didn't want to attack with the Bomat Courier, that's why we didn't play it before attacks. I did not miss a haste trigger. I think he's gonna like discard into Incorrigible Youth or something. But we're gonna see. We are going in with everything. Oh, the twins. Why is this darkened out? I think we gotta lose the twins. If he wants to take the bow mat, that's fine. It would have been nice to have him around, but we're still doing 6. With Fiery Temper and a cut available, and this guy does not. He does play in Vampire, so he has a chance to be playing some lifelink. But he doesn't seem to be playing the lifelinky vampires. There we go. Really? A land? I'm really sad to lose Asylum Visitor here. So maybe we won't. If I attack with all 3... Oh, he's just dead, right? He's pretty freaking dead here. We can just ribbons, right? We have it in there. All we need is 1 point of damage to get through, which is Kari Zev. Oh, but he's gonna get lifelink. Alright, well we can Fiery Temper. Oh, this is great. This is freaking rad. Oh, this is not as rad as I thought. We could have played that better, huh? Oh, but we do get to draw a card. That's the advantage of playing it that way. And he's still at 4. So we can ribbons him. Oh, we don't get to draw a card? You... Garbo face. Well, ribbons it is, folks. Really wanted that card, though. We can do a lot of things here, but I don't think I've ever killed anyone with ribbons, so let's do it. Woo! I think we're on the play there. Well, we scraped 1 win out of this. So Mardu Vehicles went 2-1, White-Red Humans went 3-0, and Black-Red Aggro went 1-2. So, should we go through them all again? I think we'll do that. I have other aggro decks, and maybe at the very end of the stream we'll play a few other decks, but title for today is aggro. Yeah, you know what that is? That is Streamlabs kind of messing up. Let me see. It's supposed to be a tip jar, but I can't even see that. Where is that? I mean, yeah, welcome, Shardot. Good to see you. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Let's try to re-enable it. Let's try to change it to a rocks glass. Maybe let's test. I don't think it knows what it's doing. And I don't know what I'm doing. So together, we don't know what we're doing. What if I launch it? What does that do? That worked. It did not work on the thingamajig. I don't know. I'll recopy it and then we'll move along. Because this is boring. It's just a failure. Failing tip jar. Okay. Screw it. Gone. Back to the games. Back to Mardu Vehicle. We started with this one in the stream. I'm not sure there are a lot of people around. I know no one wants to see it, so... But it's aggro day. And as I said, it's the elephant in the room. You gotta know about it, you know? Even if it's no good. Heyo. All right. It's a good hand. What have you been up to, Shar? Saw you in Covert stream the other day, hanging out. I meant to say hi, but my phone wouldn't log in to Twitch. Just doing some weird stuff. Othanissa. I like that card. I like that card. Maybe we'll play 2 games each now, since we played 3 games each. I'm excited to see what Red White Humans is going to do again, and I'm also excited for Black Red to get another shot. I'm going to cut here. We really have no other plays anyway, so it's a pretty easy cut. Cut is not bad. I mean, it's not instant speed, but 4 damage is a good amount. And 2 is pretty cheap. And that's all it has to be, because you get riddance too, so it just has to be not bad. If it costs 3 or something, that would be too much. What? Oh, maybe this guy just saw us play Mardu. I'm going to leave because I don't want to play Mardu Vehicles. I'm going to call that a win. On the play. It counts, folks. It did not look like a disconnect. It looked like he missed a land drop and didn't want to play anymore. Even with Othanissa. He must have kept a 2-lander and hoped that the Oath would get him a land and whiffed. I can't remember what Oath showed, though. Alright, Mardu. You get another win. Whether I like it or not. Yeah, well, There are easy wins in this game. But then again, had he mulliganed for a 3-drop, he might have never found it, so. Whatever, we've lost some games due to our land. Ugh, this is pretty terrible. On the draw. I don't really know how aggressive to mulligan. Especially on the draw. I mean, I guess we hope to get a veteran motorist off the top in the next 2 draw steps. That would be ideal. But Aethersphere Harvesters seem kind of good on the draw. Thalia 2, I guess. Well, this guy's madnessing out. See, I didn't want to go as far as playing Key to the City to get those madness triggers, but maybe I should be playing Lightning Axe. I just got enough removal already. I got Cut to Ribbons, I got Disintegration. Oh! What did I ask for? Who's a what's it? Beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is so sexy. We don't need any more land. All these cards are pretty good. Actually, we don't really need the Smuggler's Copter because we already have 2 Harvesters, so let's just take the creature. Grixis. Zombie? Talking about Cathartic Reunion and Prized Amalgams. I got a soft spot for all that stuff. Actually, let's swing before I even play a land here. Fiery Temper. Sarat. Sarat. He's going to be tapped out pretty much this next turn by drawing cards. If we play Thalia, we could really tap him out. Then even if he gets a land, he's done for if it's a multi-land. We're going to play the Harvester. We're playing classical music today because I'm trying to get around copyright laws. I'm pretty sure it's impossible to copyright classical music. At least old school classical. Oh, Thalia would have done it, folks. Thalia would have kept him from playing that. Arrgh. Nahiri's good. Nahiri is good for this guy's artifacts. Trying to think. We do have Harness Lightning here, so I'm not going to use energy. Put it in our Harness Lightning bank. Our life total is not in danger. Things like that. Boy, Nahiri's great for madness, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, Char. Like, I tried to pick... I'm using YouTube, and I tried to pick stuff that's uncopyrighted, kind of, but now it's just kind of randomly choosing for me. But I am worried that, like, if it's done by a particular symphony, they'll have a copyright on it. Whatever, it's an experiment. I've posted plenty of... Well, I posted a few videos to my YouTube that have stuff blanked out. Well, nice of you to draw all your fiery tempers right away. Play the Spirit, hit the Aether Sphere Harvester, keep up Disintegration. Seems pretty good. I have a few more creatures in the deck I ran in the Showdown tournament, which I top 8'd and then lost immediately. But only because the deck was made to build my deck. Beat my deck. Full Reclamation Stages, things like that. I guess you could use the Fumarole to power the Copter if you wanted to. It's definitely doing well on the card advantage front. The other option would be just to let the game music play. I like Gods. It's a good card for this deck. Oh, and we can exile that god, can't we? Exile? Exile hype? Do we get another frickin' land? Whatever, lands are okay for us, I guess. I probably should have kept it in my hand and cycled it with Nahiri next turn. We can cycle the other Aether Sphere Harvester if we have to. Having that god floating around threatening us was scary. We also have Needle Spires, which we can activate. Now he's just discarding land. Stitchwing. Really don't like the Stitchwing. I prefer the Haunted Dead. But sometimes beggars can't be choosers if you want more than just 3 Haunted Dead. Haunted Dead gives you a 2/2 and a 1/1 flyer. This gives you a 3/4 flyer. Costs 1 more to activate. Fevered Visions. Yes, please. Thanks. Appreciate it. Aether Sphere Harvester is also nice because it's bigger than Fiery Temper, unlike a Smuggler's Copter. We got too many vehicles. That's a good card for us. We could play the Caravan here, but I think I'd rather just attack. Thank you. What were we on? Shoot. Can't remember if we're on the player of the draw. Again. Can't remember. Let's say... What do you guys want to say? that the game I drew into veteran motorist on turn 2? Yeah, I think we're on the draw. Okay, so Mardu Vehicles goes to 4-1, losing only one game on the draw. Back to our human friends who don't need no stinking vehicles. They just need each other. Friends forever. Yeah, I reloaded some things. You can test it. Yeah, whatever. It's cool that Twitch gave me it. I don't expect to make a fortune from tips. But hey, since I have it, I might as well put it out there, right? If I'm playing piano at a bar, I might as well put the tip jar on top of the This land is terrible. Otherwise the hand is great. This land is better. Maybe I don't need these. It's okay. I'm not trying to be like that. I tipped Covert Blue 1 bit the other day. I was just testing out bits because I just got the affiliation, so wanted to see how it all worked. I think this is an easy lieutenant here. But then I couldn't tip myself, so I couldn't really tell if it worked. But the tip jar is supposed to also have follows in there. Drops like little my avatars in there. Wow, that's a terrible card. That is a really terrible card for us. Holy moly, that card's terrible. And I don't know how we're going to get around it without some removal. So we'll just keep playing things out until we can figure out a way around it. 2 land is not going to help us get around it either. Well, what you gonna do? I'd love for you to swing. No such luck. Now I can defend even if I can kill it this turn. Which I cannot. But can't attack with the... Man, 1 Aetherborn ruins my whole hand. And we were on the draw. That also didn't help. If we were on the play, we would have gotten 1 lieutenant off, and then we could have been attacking in because we would have gotten the plus. Ugh. No, our perfect humans. No. 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 What does this guy do for us? We can actually start getting things back with this guy. I'm kind of hyped for this guy. Yeah, I could have done that. Just can't get around that Aether Sphere Harvester. If I attack with both now, he gets to choose 1 to kill. Which would be the Amonkhet Captain. Actually, no, then this would be Renowned, so he wouldn't be able to kill it with Liliana. If he kills the Consul's Lieutenant, we still do 3 to Liliana. Let's do it. I mean, what is good against aggro? What's like the best card? Pretty much Aether Sphere Harvester. 3/5 with lifelink. Oh, is he not going to get renowned because he's attacking Liliana? Yep. RIP. Well, I've not played any kind of humans in a long time. That's going to be my excuse, and I'm sticking with it. This deck is like the perfect anti-my deck. Everything is lifelink. Oh my god. My god. The carnage. Where is my removal? I don't see us getting out of this. I don't see it. Why not throw this guy in? Seems kind of random. Unless he's just playing a token deck without any tokens. Okay, that's a start. We have to erase Kalidas. Maybe we could just trigger Hamwer Battle Captain. Do something. What did he just do? I don't think we can attack right now. Beginning end step, put a 1/1 white black human. Oh, it's a human too. That's really nice. This is quite an interesting deck. If he'd gotten these at the beginning instead of his Aetherborn and Aether Sphere Harvesters, is this just a straight Aether deck? You're not Aether. Kalitas is an Aether. He's just badass. If we can get a cast out, which may be in this deck. Oh, so he is doing a full token deck here. He can Westvale Abbey next turn. Yeah, this is a Ripperoons. I guess I want to make him Westvale Abbey though. Oh, this guy's only 3. I thought he was 4. The Courageous Outrider's 4. I guess he can just keep picking these guys off with Liliana, but it's something. I like the token decks. I think they're super fun. Especially the ones with infinite combos in them. But we did that yesterday morning. We had Token Tuesday. Pretty solid green-white one. Black-white did not work out so well for me. But this guy seems to be having... Oh, he's taking too long. Come on, man. I'm whooped. You got me whooped. He didn't do Armendahl. Yeah. All right, that's enough. That's enough of this. We don't need to see this carnage unfold. Do we, chat? I'll leave it up to you, actually. So we can see it or play this out. To the bitter freaking end. No. No sweepers. This would be... See, even right now, Dust to Dawn is pretty garbage. That card I just had high hopes for, but... Alright. Let's see if this militia captain can take us all the way. Let's just dump everything. I say why not dump it, because we're going to make a 1/1 token anyway. You can almost swing with the battle captain here. And get rid of the Aetherborn. It's maybe not bad, but the battle captain's making us tokens, so I guess we don't want to do that. We can exert this dude. I think he's activating Armendahl now, right? You can do it. You gotta choose 5. I'll see it. I'll take a look at the profane prince and then we'll move on. Alright. Rip. Rip rune. And a crash. That's pretty sweet. Not really. I was joking about that. But we didn't crash the whole computer. Just the game. So that's actually pretty good. Rebooting, folks. Stick with me. That was game 1 of our humans, and we lost. We lost our first one to a deck that was really very well equipped and drew very well to beat our deck handily. Now we are back in the game, and the servers are still up, so things are looking good. One more try for our human friends. We're now 1-1 on the draw. So far, it looks like aggro decks are good on the play. Who would have thunk it? Do you guys, are there any other aggro decks you guys consider? Like, I kind of have a mono green and a mono black, which I could consider aggro. Ugh. Why this land, though? There we go. I mean, I guess there's mono white. I don't enjoy white weenie that much. This is as close as I'm getting, I think. But that is a very valid Or let our opponent do the math. Probably should have done this last turn and played Pia and Kieran this turn, but instead I'm making 2 misplays in a row. On the needle spires. Woo! Oh boy, that looks terrible. Oh man. Oh man. Well played by that guy. Yeah, so. What does this guy do? It's a fun little cycling deck, I guess this guy's going for. Oh, can't even play. Because I think I misplayed that Aether Hub. Yeah, you missed a lot. You missed a lot if you just stepped away. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, when we played this guy, we used the Aether Hub accidentally. I mean, we have lethal on board. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, this has just been one misplay after another. Was he tapped out that turn before, or could he have still grasped on that turn? What card did he cycle? Oh no, he just has to do damage. I should have blocked that. I should have jumped him. Yep. Yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with this deck. It's pretty clear. I think we could have had this game, though. That I will say. I mean, even now, if we had a red land, we might be able to do something. Can't exert on blocking. But can maybe survive at 1 and kill something? Oh, shit. Scrappy. Rip. Alright. Well, that is sad. Is that 2 losses in a row? And an undeserved loss, but it is a loss. Were we on the play or the draw? I can never remember. I should have kept the board up. How did that go? He played that the archer. Is that a 2-drop? I don't know. I hate to tarnish this flawless on the play record if I'm incorrect. I'm gonna put it on the play. I don't know if we were or weren't. I'm not checking the VOD. All right. Well, this is my favorite red-black deck, or aggro deck. Let's actually tweak it a little bit. I think there's something I want to tweak out of that deck. We do have that one Blood Rage Brawler. We do not... Oh, this Grim Strider needs to go. Yeah, we can play a game against you. Maybe we'll double the insults, or... No, I really need another... I need another discard outlet here. Is there any way to search for that? I don't think so. I guess I'll use Fury Blade Vampire. I don't really like those... the 4/3 guys, but let's give them more of a try. Okay. All right, Steve, you ready now? Let's try it. I'm not going to count this on the record. Invitation sent. Call the Bloodline is not in there. Which one is that? Is that the one that gives your creature +1/+1? No, that's Denzia Masquerade, right? Hmm. I liked Fury Blade Vampire when I did it back in the day. You get the pump. I'm not sure if it does haste too, or is it just +2/+0? Coming in. Get couriered, Steve. This land is terrible again. I think these 2-color decks, I need to lay off the +3/+0 and trample. Oh no, it has trample. Well, he's got his SRAMs in here, which is not good for us. This Copter's pretty good for us, though. Aura. Oh, it's auras. Okay. Not enchantments, so only... Well, yes, enchantments. But they used to be different, folks. What did it used to be? Enchantments and... What did you put on a creature? Was it just... I don't think it was Cartouche of Ambition. No! You gotta be shitting me. We really need a land bad here. I wish we could see this card. Could have activated the Copter there, I guess. That probably would have been the right play. Match. But you don't have to play that deck if you don't want. You can play a different deck. I didn't see any trials. Just a bunch of cartouches. Which is funny because it reminded me of the card that I'm in right now on stream. Good old Rabid Wombat. Piling enchantments on that thing. Well, keep it. I mean, it looks like we're playing out a Silent Visitor here. We had the play this time. For statistical reference. Definitely rather play out Karizev than the Asylum Visitor. Steve went with the Bolus Orange card sleeve. They're awesome looking, man. New. Rip. Salt is already forming again. Alright, well, our next card draw is going to be super important. Also, depending on what he plays here. This makes our next card draw a little less important. Because at least we have something to do. Did I put 2 insults in here? I don't think I did. I really like insult. I need to test that more. What time is it? 11:30? Oh, he's stuck on 2 lands. I'm going to play out Blood Hall. I'd love to save it for its maximum value, but he's on 2 lands. This could be Rip right here. Cycling Cast Out. Sometimes you got to. It sucks to, but sometimes you got to. You know what sucks is that they could block our Asylum Visitor. How about a land? Untap land off the top. Yeah, that's pretty close. Do we trade to give 9 damage to his face? I don't think so. Yeah, sure not. Mods, ban that guy. Ban him. It's making fun of me. I don't have any mods. You guys can just run amok. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, but I did. Well, if one thing... Oh my god. Really? I was gonna say, if there's one thing aggro decks are good at, it's punishing... What does this do? First strike and a token. It's all pretty good. This is a pretty good pull. There's no way we can win it here. The sentence I meant to finish was, if there's one thing aggro decks are good at, it's punishing stumbles. And that is a nice number to be at, or even better number to be at. He needs to gain life on this turn. That is not life gain. GG. This guy's actually probably better. We're gonna cut him. Because we are salty. Or I guess we're gonna ribbons him? That doesn't sound very good. Yeah. Well, you want tiebreaker? Oh, Glorybringer, you're right. I should have brought the glory. Can't believe I had an opportunity to play a dragon and I didn't. That's like Magic 101. Play as many dragons as possible. You guys remember Shivan Dragon? That card used to be the bomb. Let's check how underpowered that card is now. Oh, I don't know how to spell dragon. Are we doing a rematch, Steve? Costs 6 for a 5/5 flyer. And for 1 red, you can pump it. It's pretty mediocre. All right, let's do the tiebreaker. Need to get closure. Didn't they just reprint a dragon just like this? I think it was an Aether Revolt dragon. It's pretty much like that. I traded 4 Shivan dragons for 6 Mox back in the day. Maybe that dude was a competitive player. We did it through message boards. And I was a kid. And I just sent these cards in a freaking envelope through the mail. And it was fine. It worked out. And in the end, I clearly made the most money on that transaction. I sold those Mox back in my college days to probably get money for booze. To be honest. Or smoke, as the case may have been. You know what's sad is that the Dread Wanderer can't pilot. Turn you play him. It's very sad. Maybe I should have played the Smuggler's Copter because synergizes better with Fiery Temper, but it's hard not to play Heart of Kirin. Okay. Can we wait a turn? What do we do here? Do we just play Dread Wanderer? No, we gotta play both out, right? I think we gotta play both out. I don't think I've ever had this happen yet, where I needed Dread Wanderer to crew and he was not ready. but I could throw it in. Yeah, it's too fun not to play. Even though I felt that way about playing a bridge and I managed not to play it. Alright, well this is pretty terrible, but in a way it's okay. Right? If we just don't draw lands, we're okay. I played it against Camper King yesterday. Yeah, this hand's shaping up okay. I think it's probably a really good Bant deck. Super tempo oriented with full play set of sensors. Anyways, I would not consider this an aggro deck really. But I don't know, I feel like I end a lot of streams by playing this deck because it's always kind of one of my favorites. I was thinking about a blink deck. I guess you can have that. Telling time this turn isn't terrible. Telling time isn't terrible. That's a lot of T's. Spell Queller's better though. On his poor copters. I don't know whether or not to keep up telling time. The thing about telling time is maybe I can find a sensor with it. Maybe I can't. I'm kind of for just pushing ahead with this. If he's playing this, he's probably got planeswalkers. Flyers are good. Let's just do it. We could get hammered here. And if we do get hammered, we'll probably lose. Alright. Yeah, had we actually had sensor in hand. Well, that worked out pretty poorly. Pretty poorly. Now there's no surprise in our Spell Queller anymore either. Ha! You bastard. I'm gonna play this game all day? What do we do here? I don't really want a Reflector Mage. His Reflector Mage. And even then, he'll still just... I think we're telling time and see what's going on in the world. Not what we needed. Not what we needed here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Swing with both these. Trade one to get the copter, but the copter... it'll be back. I don't know. Do we just start racing? I only got rid of one of them. I mean, I guess one went in my hand. It's one way to get rid of it. Do I have to tap this guy? I'm thinking swing with the 2/2. But then he copters. It's fine. Nope. I always do that wrong. Let's try that again. Are we playing a band tempo deck? We are. I don't really know if Whirler Rogue should be in this deck. I was playing Whirler Rogue because I was playing Metallic Rebukes in this deck before, but I switched out all the Metallic Rebukes. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying there. I didn't understand your point, but I do now. It's actually very clear. Whirler Rogue is pretty good. And these little flyers can be pesky. Now we found a good Reflector Mage target. And he's going in. So that'll be tapped. So we'll be able to get 4 points of damage. This is a bit of a tempo deck, so if he wants to race, maybe he's reconsidering the race. He's going for it. I could use a Smuggler's Copter to filter some of this land out. The Foundry of Consuls is not terrible. I know it's a good card. It's just not as good as... I don't know. I guess... yeah. I don't know. We're a bit flooded here, folks. Even with that telling time, we are a bit flooded. We kept a lot of land. But I thought we could get around it. Oh! I'll take it. I'll take it. He didn't know that we had all land in our hand. He didn't know that. And that we had no counters up. Alright, we're going to play this deck one more time, and I think that'll be it for the stream. I do enjoy this deck. So I don't know what deck I'm going to play for the showdown. The showdown starts... I think we got to get our decks in by May 20th. And there's going to be sideboard in the top 8. So it's like an aggro deck is better before sideboards, but after sideboards they're weaker. Ugh, I'm not playing vehicles. I swear to God, I'm not going to play vehicles, even if it is the best deck out there. Because I do believe with a sideboard you can transform it pretty nicely. These are not the right colors. Well, these are not quite the right colors either. We'll get our copter going. Well, now I kind of want to get Thing in the Ice going. Or just hold Sensor. Oh, let's get Thing in the Ice going. Man, what a beautiful spring day. It's got a little chilly. It's great. Also great is him not playing a spell that turn. Now I think we gotta hold up our counters. I think we're only rocking one unsubstantiate. Guess what can't crew a smuggler's copter? Thing of the ice. There's not many creatures that can't crew a smuggler's copter. But this is one of them, folks. All right. So it looks like he's going to counter whatever we try and play. But we have our own counters for that. So this card is great. Great, 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 great. Did I say great? I meant great. No, what? Why won't it let me cast it? Why won't it let me cast it? Why isn't it letting me cast it? We'll just unsubstantiate. Sensor a little bit broken. Tools, man. All right. Well, let's throw that one away. Maybe that was a bad one. It's a dud. Weak. You could have gotten the Baral proc off of it. Oh, maybe it's because it only costs one. Winner. Winner. I guess I should have tested it more. Maybe it was because Baral made it cast one and then it like thought it could only cycle because that casts one. Or it just doesn't work against instants, huh? It only works against sorceries. Boy, that would suck if it was broken. Let's try one more game real quick because that was... Dude, that's the second suspect concede. I actually plant these people so when I'm on stream, it'll help my win ratio on stream. Well, let's take a look at the scoreboard here. As Mardu Vehicles being the best of the 3 aggro decks. Great. Oh, come on, man. I'm not playing 18 lands. I don't deserve this. Well, we have the possibility to curve out well here. I really can't. This can't be a long, drawn-out game. Thanks, everyone, for stopping in today and chatting. It's good to see you all, especially... Almost everyone's been here before, so that's awesome. I mean, new people are awesome, too. We did get a follow, right? We got Samtuko Husk. So he was new. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everyone talking. I'm gonna have to bolt pretty soon after this stream. I think this was the okay play here. Oh my god, especially if this guy's gonna take this long to decide on his land. Lark0305, what are you doing to me? He's probably considering concession right now. Turn 2 Smuggler's Copter. Ugh. What is going on? Right when I need a quick game. I will not be streaming tonight. I should be streaming tomorrow at this same time. And that'll probably be my last stream for a while because mother-in-law is in town and it's always awkward to stream when the mother-in-law is in town because I stream from my living room and there's cords everywhere and she just doesn't understand. All right, well, I'm going to go to the bathroom and we'll see what happens here. Not to mention that English is not even her first language, so it would be a scene. That's for sure. I mean, I could probably get her to click the buttons, but probably not even that. She's not that computer literate. Anyways, this game is a travesty. We're never going to get it done. She is from Okinawa, so she speaks Japanese in an Okinawan flavor. She speaks English, but in her home, they mostly speak Japanese. I don't know what's going on here. All right, you know what? I'm just going to cancel this game. We'll just do my stream wrap up while this goes. So thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it today. Aggro is not my favorite style of deck. It's fun sometimes. But I don't know, man. I'm still kind of up in the air on what this standard meta is going to turn out to be. I think there's going to be a lot of control no matter what. Even if they're not the best, they'll probably win a lot of games with control. It's just too slow for me to play on stream. That's mainly why. I don't know. Exert. Exert is too good. Exert. Yeah, I'm going to delve more into insult injury. We only get 2, but 2 is better than 1. Talking about the Glory Bond Initiate. I won't. Last showdown I didn't find a deck, that's why I submitted vehicles. Still took me a top 8, but I hated myself during most of that tournament. Alright. So Chardot and Goblin says exert. There you go, folks. Testimony. Alright, see you later. Not tonight, tomorrow morning, and then stream with my mother-in-law. Thanks for stopping by. See ya.